Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Karon. In today's video, I wanted to talk about two projects that I've been working on. I have been MIA for the past week or perhaps two. I just wasn't in the mood to sew, and then I kind of felt overwhelmed with all the inspiration, and each time I take something out, I start unpacking everything, taking all the fabric out, and I can't decide what to make. So with a few weeks to go before I need to make some garments, I've decided to just drape something on up there to give me some inspiration because I just don't want to cut and then change my mind. It's a whole mess. Anyway, I tried to push something out just to keep my mind going. And so for this week, I made two practical pieces that I think can mix or match with other things that I have in my wardrobe. So right now I'm making pieces that I'm going to need because I'm on the verge of cleaning out what I have and just making room for new stuff. This one I've made before. If I can find the picture, I definitely will insert so you can see. But this one's going to be Butterick 6670. I made view A, which is that white top right there, the peplum top. I really love peplum, but don't make enough. I think I've made 3 or 4 peplums in all my sewing journey, which isn't a long time. But I find that the fit of a peplum fits the way my body kind of shape, and it helps to hide things that I don't want to be visible, while at the same time keeping me looking put together without trying real hard. So for this one, I'll put clips of initially what I intended and then how it turned out. So for this, I used some white linen that I had hanging around. So I had white linen left and I wanted to make a few pieces, but let me break away and show you. Everything is not always perfect on my side of the sewing world. I show you the pieces that come out well, and so you don't get to see what pieces I've ruined, which have helped to boost my confidence in sewing things a lot better when you see them. So my idea was to make this peplum top 6670 and Butterick 6901, which I think is the vest. I've made this vest 3 or 4 times. I'm going to put some slides up or pictures up where you can see it. So this is an easy 1-hour session. I wanted to do it with this lining I have, which I think is gorgeous. Everything was working fine until I made a mistake and I fused the lining piece instead of fusing this, and then at the end of the day both pieces were fused, and so by the time I turned this out and was ready to go and everything was rolling, I realized this piece was too stiff. It was just too much, and I got frustrated and I just tossed it to the side. I was like, I'm not doing this right now. So I was a bit upset at the fact that this is a 1-hour thing and it just completely blew me. So I kind of festered for a minute with my thoughts and then got back up and said, no, I got to do something. I can't just let that defeat me. And so I tried the 6670 for the 3rd time. Again, I've made it before and I'll show you clips of it. So this time I made it in this white, and I'm sorry, it's my light's gonna not play along, you can see it, but hopefully the pictures or the video will help. I really love the way how this turned out. Let me see if I can adjust the phone or the light. Hopefully it's better. I'm not so sure. Anyway, this is what it really looks like. It's not gonna play well. The 4 buttons on the front, I of course cut another piece of cotton I had from, oh my God, Wholesale Direct. I can't remember that one, but they had something like cotton linen blend, and so I have some left. So I just cut a strip and put on the waist. And then in this area, I really like the way how this finishes neatly, because you turn this over and then stitch on the inside and then turn it back out. So I just put the piece that I had right here inside and kind of sealed. This is the same thing right here. I had the bias tape that I made from the cotton linen blend, and I just stitched it on all the way around the edge to give me that clean finish right there. And then on the sleeves, I was trying to do sleeve because I'm like, this is practical, but what if I want to, wear this somewhere? I can't because it has no sleeve. Anyway, I thought just do it the way it's designed, the way they created it. And so I put the bias tape in on it and then turned it over in and stitched it on. And so I end up with this cute little peplum top, and then I made the stitch on this, folded over, pressed it, and then did a double fold and stitch. And then when it was done, I wasn't liking it, but when I tried it on, I really love it. So I might be making more of these. I know it's not summer, but again, I'm not motivated by not necessarily the season. I'm motivated by colors to sew, and so it can be the dead of winter and I have a gorgeous fabric or something colorful. I'm gonna make it. That's where my inspiration lies. So summer is over, but I have a cute little peplum top, and I'm gonna try that vest again. I am not gonna give up because I know I can make it. I was just going through a funk there. So the next one I have is one I've made several times. Butterick 5616. The reason why I wanted to do this one, I have several other jackets that I thought of that I could have done, but this one lends itself well to the idea that I have. So I was thinking of doing snaps on this one instead of buttons. I got intimidated by the snaps, so they've since been parked to the side, but they're going to be revisited soon. So I use this, what do you call it? Cotton peak or PK. I got this from Fabrics and Fabrics, I think. I'll put it up, the picture of where I got it from, the fabric itself. I love this fabric at first sight. It looks like a bunch of confusion, just too many things going on all at once. And it's like, I didn't know what to do, but something about it that I love. Maybe it's a color blend, it's fall. This is like brown. The light's not playing along. It looks like a mustard or something like that, but it's brown. I like the brown and black combination. When I saw this, I thought about a dress, but then on looking at it again, I thought about a jacket, a bomber jacket. I looked at the jacket, which was the inspiration I thought of. I'll put it up so you can see it. And I thought about that. I was like, not feeling that. And so I went back to my trusted, tried and true. This one, I can dress it up. Here we go again for work. Put a shirt, not necessarily a shirt, like a camisole under this. This can be for a black camisole. I could also do this with black pants, which I've modeled it with. I think I took pictures in this with Butterick. It's one of my favorite pants, and it was it's made from a pontinate. One of my first experience making sewing my knits. I think I did that last year. I'll put it up. It's one of my favorite pants. The only thing missing is pockets, because it's really a unique way of sewing. There are no side seams. It's just the inseam, and I really like it. It fits nicely. So I donned it with this wide leg pants and absolutely love it. The finishing on this, my idea was to put some black snaps, which I do have, on the pockets. So I was trying to add the pockets without adding lots of confusion. So whatever I did, I cut the pocket so that it fits right in without looking obvious. And then when I was putting on this flap, I made sure the flap kind of matched the environment in which I was placing it. So I cut four flaps from two different places just to have it fit in. Here's another one on this side. And if this fabric wasn't busy enough, I didn't want to add anything more. So it had to fit in and not look like pockets are just, there's the pocket. And this is the flap. Again, flap fits right into that. And I wanted to put some black, I don't know where they are right now, I'm sorry. Some black snaps right here. I have 14. When I tried the button, the gold button didn't really work. So I wanted to do buttons all the way down on it and then the snaps right here, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to just think about something else. For the insides, I did the bias tape. This piece they wanted you to interface, and I didn't because it was too thick for me. It was too much going on. I just wanted a light jacket. So always do the double yoke, the bias tape on the inside. I enclose my seam on the sleeves, again for both sides. And then the bias tape across the front. This side, I'm still weighing my options because I hate to close it and have this thread running all the way along here. I like the way it is, no interference, nothing else. It's already busy, so I didn't want to add anything else. A thread would just throw me off. So this might be one of my experiment of hand stitching all the way down. That's going to take lots of practice, but anyway, I'm all for it. Here is this piece right here, which I tried to minimize because the colors seem to be huge. And then the sleeve piece of it, I had a dilemma, but I saved myself. So I think I have 3 yards of this, and this was probably 1 1/4. So I still have enough and wasn't really worried. But with this one, you put the cuff on, stitch just in here. I just turned it over, and then just the way it is, and I kind of tacked each like piece on for the back. So I sew one side of my clothes first, and then I go back to the other side. So by the time I was on this side, it looks like I might have been tired or just had enough, and I sewed this on the wrong way, but you would never know. I was like almost devastated. I'm like, so this is on, right? Then I turned it over and I was like, oh my goodness. I turned it the other way, in and out, but you would never notice because I had to turn this under here and stitch under here. Normally I'm doing my cuff or I'm doing the cuffs, then everything comes under here, sorry. This one I had to stitch it on top, like fold it over and stitch it on top just to save it. But like I said, you'd never know. So that was a good save for me. Comes out right. I just tacked this piece and close it. So I might think about putting snaps on, but it would make sense because it's not going to be closed. It's just there for style. And I really like it. So again, I think this was a quick make, but because I haven't been sewing for a while, it's like I forgot what I was doing. But a good save. I made 2 practical pieces. Again, this one I could have darned with a white pants, a black pants, a black shorts, a white shorts, all of which I have made except for the black pants. So I have them, and then they look pretty well together. I think that black outfit with my slingback beige and black was perfect for this because it, you know, blended with the colors that's in this one. So I really, really like the way they both turned out. Again, this is Butterick 5616, my trusted and true pattern. Absolutely love it. The piece I have remaining from this, I don't know what to do with it. It's too busy. So I don't know. Maybe a skirt with a black top, but I don't really like skirts. So who knows? We'll see what's happened. For the next video, I'm working on my navy blue stuff, and hopefully I'll get them done soon. But looks of things, I'm in no mood to sew, and I can't rush it because then I make a mess of the fabric and spoil them. So again, I'm just going by my vibe. I figured out 2 pieces this week. Let's see if I can get the navy blue sets done. But that's all I have for you that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great week. Bye.